Hi everyone, welcome to Wrapping with Natalie. So today we're going to wrap this Christmas tray. You're going to need wrapping paper, tape, scissors, double-sided tape. In the case where you run out of double-sided tape, not to worry, regular tape will do, and then some ribbon at the end. So what you're going to do first is you're going to open up the wrapping paper and then grab the box. And first you want to measure the sides. That's really important. According to how much you need on the sides, that's how much you're going to cut off. So enough to cover the sides here. And I'm going to hold my box with the wrapping paper and flip that over. And I'm going to go ahead and cut some of that right there. I'm going to mark it. Always give yourself half an inch bit more in case where you make a mistake. So it's really nice to have some extra. I'm going to go ahead and cut that as straight as I possibly can. Put the wrapping paper aside because you don't need it anymore. And then grab the gift. The gift's going to be upside down the entire time. And the way I like to wrap gifts is that I don't like to move the box ever. So you'll see why at the end. So gift's in the middle. I go ahead and I grab the top part of the wrapping paper and I bring it towards me, but I want you guys to be able to see it, so I'm going to put it towards you. So you bring it towards yourself, and you want to make sure you have an even amount on this side and an even amount on this side for the sides. And when you bring this over, you want to make sure it doesn't go all the way over and it's not too high up. It's like right there in the middle. And you want to push that back so it's nice and tight in the back over here. And you grab your Scotch tape and you put the tape onto the paper. That's how I like to do it. And push it down. Pull it down, I should say. And put some more tape right there and pull down the wrapping paper. And as you're doing that, keep pushing back the gift or the box or whatever it is that you're wrapping, because you want to make sure the back is nice and straight. That's really important when you're wrapping a gift. And then this excessive piece, you bring it over and you want to make a crease over here. Okay, so you do that to make your crease, and you see that there's like a little line right there, and you're going to cut off the excessive part. You don't need that excessive part. Don't cut off too much, just most of it, I would say. Leave a little bit over here because you're going to tape it. So you go back to your fold because that's where you had folded the crease. You see that? It's nice and straight. And then you get double-sided tape and you put double-sided tape right over there. And keep in mind, this is the bottom part of the gift. The gift is upside down. So I grab my double-sided tape and put some double-sided tape over here. And some more double-sided tape on this side. Okay, I think that's enough. I mean, you're welcome to put more, but I feel like that will do. And you pull that up nice and tight. Okay. And now these two little sides, I'm going to start off with one side, doesn't matter which side you start off with. And I'm going to pull that piece of paper right over there into the center. And I'm going to do the same on the other side. I'm not taping it yet. There we go. So as I pull this inside, I'm going to put some tape onto the paper and pull it inward so it's nice and tight over there. And I'm going to do the same on this side. And as you see, as you do that, this just kind of naturally creases. So does the bottom. The bottom just kind of naturally creases. And get some more Scotch tape. Put the tape first onto the paper and then pull it so it's nice and tight right there. Okay? And then the top always goes down, the bottom goes up. So top down first, crease that again. And as you see, this is like super excessive. You don't need all of this. I'm gonna chop some of this off, but don't chop up too high, because if you do, then when you bring the bottom piece, it's not gonna look good. So just a little bit, not too much. Okay, and now again, you want to make sure that you pull that nice and tight, and you're going to tape that down. You could use double-sided tape to tape this, or just regular Scotch tape, as I like to do it. And pull that down right there. And do the same over here, onto the paper first, and then down. Okay, and just keep creasing that. And now you have this bottom part, and the bottom part's gonna go upwards. So you can just kind of fix your creases here if you'd like. It's gonna go up. You're gonna pull that really tight, and you're gonna crease once more. Okay, remember, you are not moving the box at any point. And that should be straight. I'm doing this upside down, guys. I'm just gonna kind of flip this and make sure it looks good on my side over here. Okay, that looks better. Okay, so I just had to make sure it was nice and straight. So then now it's nice and straight. What you're going to do, going to get some double-sided tape, or you can double-side your Scotch tape like that too. I'm going to use double-side my Scotch tape right now. So in case you don't have double-sided tape, this will do. Okay. Okay, and then you're going to pull that up towards you. Okay. As you see, it's nice and straight on the top here. That's one side. Here is another side that's nice and straight. And remember, this is facing the bottom part of the gift. And then you're going to do the same on this side, right? You're going to grab one floppy side, bring the paper towards inward towards the gift, and pull. So it's nice and straight over there. Do the same on the other side. Put it onto the paper first. Oops. And pull it nice and tight inward, and then remember, bottom down first, and then you bring the bottom to the top. So go down that way. Okay, crease it again, and again, there's excessive piece here. You don't need it all, but remember, don't cut up too high because you don't want it to be too short. So just right there in the middle. And again, you could use double-side tape if you want, or just regular Scotch tape will do. And you put it onto the paper first and pull down nice and tight. And do the same on this side. Okay. On this side as well, a little bit if you want. Okay, so we're almost there. And again, that last piece is going to go upward. And you're going to make a nice crease over there. And you're going to fold your crease. You're going to pull it up. Okay, remember, you just want to make sure it's nice and straight. And you could put double-side tape there, or Scotch tape double-side. You can do that, or just use a double-sided tape. Whichever works best for you. Okay, I'll use some more Scotch. Or double-sided tape, and then pull that again upwards. There you go. And then the gift is now upside down, and as you can see, all of the linings are on the bottom over here, over there, and over there. You just kind of got to be careful with your double-sided tape. You see right there, it might kind of show, so you want to tuck it in, make sure it's not showing. Okay, and then you get the gift, and then you flip it. Okay, you flip it, and then you get your ribbon, and you put the ribbon underneath the box like that, and you want to make sure that this little loose floppy side, there's enough for you to make a bow. So that's kind of not enough for me, so let me try that again. Let me get a little bit more. Okay, is that going to be enough for me? I like my ribbons to be nice and long, so I think that's good. That's how you kind of measure initially first. That's how you know how much you need on this one end. And then you bring it over and you make a cross, crisscross, like an X over here. And the one that's the shortest goes over. So I'm facing 12 o'clock, goes 12 o'clock. And you hold on right there with your thumb. And you bring the piece that's attached to the rest of the ribbon right underneath, around. And you want to make sure it's nice and straight over there. see that? Okay. And then now that excessive piece that you had, you're going to pull over, and then go under, and pull like that. And at this time, you can kind of center it. You can play around with it. I mean, if you want it kind of in a corner, you can move it into any angle you like it to be at. But I'm just going to put this in the center for now. Okay, I think it's pretty centered. You're going to pull like that. Okay, pull it. Make sure it's nice and tight and straight. Okay, looks good to me. And then you're going to tie your shoes, as I like to say it. And just kind of like how you tie your shoes. Ta-da. And I think the ribbon really just makes or breaks it all. So you kind of got to play around with your ribbon. Okay. Especially if it has a wiring, it's really nice because you get to kind of arrange it in any kind of shape or form you like it to be, small or large. Okay, and then you get your scissors and you fold the ribbon in half. I don't know if you guys can see that, in half. And then you're gonna cut towards the closed end in a diagonal. So you get that little triangular end to it. Or I mean, you can cut it also straight, doesn't matter. Okay, I'm gonna do the same on the other side. Fold it in half, and there's that triangular end. Okay, and I'm just gonna add another ribbon to this because I don't think this is enough. I always like to add one more piece to the ribbon. So, and I like to add some color to it, so here's some red and some gold. And I'm gonna do the same thing over here. I'm going to make sure I have enough on this side. Oh, that doesn't look like it's enough, so I'm gonna need a little bit more. Okay. All right, and I'm just gonna tie my shoes again, but this time I'm not gonna make a knot because I don't want it to be too bulky there. I'm just gonna tie my shoes, tie that ribbon, and then I'm gonna play with it a little bit, kind of get it to the size I want it to be. And I'm gonna cut off that excessive piece that I don't need. Again, I'm gonna get the ribbon, I'm gonna fold the ribbon in half. And the side that's closed off, I'm going to go diagonal. Ta-da, you see? Kind of have that V shape going on. I'm going to do the same on the other end. Fold the ribbon in half and cut diagonally where it's closed off. And now I'm just going to play around with my ribbon. And then, ta-da! There you have it. Look at that. So nice. Thanks for joining me with Wrapping with Natalie, and hope to see you next time. Merry Christmas, y'all.